You know what time it is. It's time to talk fragrances with your favorite reviewer's favorite reviewer. That's right, LL Cool Trey. Trey Belafonte. That's what they call me. So you want to know what fragrances I pulled out? I guess I should tell you what the topic of this is, huh? These are fragrances in my collection that I don't feel like get reviewed. I feel like reviewers just overlook them or whatever. Now again, they're not the most complex or deep or most talked about fragrances in FragCom, which is why I'm fixing to talk about them now. So you want to know what 10, 15, or 20 fragrances I found in my collection that I think you guys should know about and get your nose and your paws on and spray them up? Well, meet me on the other side of this beautiful intro and we're going to get right into it. Sit right there. What's going on, everybody? Ain't no introduction needed. You already know who it is. No, it's not Alonzo from Training Day. No, it's Trey Belafonte. LL Cool Trey. No, it is. And you know why you here? Man, oh man. I ain't gonna waste no time. Y'all ready? Let's get into it. This video is about fragrances in my collection. Again, this is all based on my collection, what I can put my paws on, that I think reviewers have missed, that people just don't talk about, that are overlooked. You may have some of these. And the reason I want to do a video like this is because some of these fragrances people have and don't wear them because, well, reviewers don't talk about them, so they must not be good. That is so not true. There's so many fragrances out there that you guys should be spraying up and enjoying that you don't because, well, people don't talk about them. And I think I got, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? 9, 16. Crazy number, but, 16. So that's what we're going to go with. Whatever I put my hands on is where we're going to start. Various houses, different things. Let's go. Let's rock with it. From the house of Perilous, the first one I want to bring to you is Perilous Very Blue. Love the bottle, love the color of this, and I know y'all thinking, love the bottle, it's just like every other 360 bottle. It is, but I like blue. It's pretty. Pop. So get off me. Now, downfall to this fragrance is, to me, it doesn't come across as very blue. I watched Cubano review this fragrance and I had to completely disagree with everything that he said about this fragrance, but everybody's different. Do I get an extremely blue fragrance from this? I don't. The one thing that I do get about it, it has something about this. There's something about this fragrance that is very 90-ish, that's very nostalgic. It gives me a vibe. Now, calm down when I say this. Chanel Platinum Egoiste. I'm not saying that this is 100% Chanel Platinum Egoiste. I'm not saying it even holds a candle. But I'm saying that very 90s cologne vibe that you get from Egoiste. And also, get it right this time, Parfum de Marly's Percival. You know how that 90s free vibe that you get from those fragrances? I get the same thing from this one. I don't really get so much of a blue fragrance. Now, it's not a monster performer, it's not a monster projector, but it doesn't have a monster price either. You can get this size bottle for around $15, about 15 bucks. And yeah, so if you're looking for something to give you that vibe with a lot less maturity, a lot less depth, and a lot less richness, 360, Perilous 360 Very Blue, I think would be a good one. And I have put it in it, you see, because it takes a lot of it, because it's just not a performer. It's just not, but it does smell decent. And again, to me, it gives off that vibe. Yeah, and I think you guys should know about it, and I think you guys should get your hands on it and spray up. Now, again, if you're one of those people that don't like inexpensive fragrances, then this video probably ain't for you in the first place. But if you're one of those people that want something that smells similar to something and gives you that same vibe, I'm telling you, to me, this has a very Platinum Egoist and a Percival vibe. Because to me, Platinum Egoist and Percival remind me of each other. That's just me. Let's skip houses. From the house of Hugo Boss. Wait a minute. Well, we'll go with this. This is in my hand. It's Night. Hugo Boss Night. I thought I had picked up Infinite. Now, do I like this fragrance? I do. I really do. Is it a nighttime fragrance? Not at all. Not at all. It's a very citrusy, gym type scent, running errands, bright. I don't get anything night out of this fragrance at all. Do I like it? Yes. Am I glad I have it in my collection? Yes. Is it one that I will find myself, almost threw it. Almost Brett Favre that y'all. I was finna pull a Randall Cunningham and roll out the pocket and let it, boy. Some of y'all don't even remember Cunningham, do you? He was Michael Vick before Michael Vick was Michael Vick. There was Randall. Man. That's nice. That's nice. If you're wondering why the pause, I'm smelling it and I'm picking up on some darkness in it. So I'm kind of seeing now why they gave it the Night name. I wouldn't have given it Night though. I think I'm missing Intense from this line. Yeah, I am. I'm missing Intense. Okay. Maybe it does have a little bit more of a dark feel than I first initially realized upon my initial voyage with this one. Didn't come off very nighty at all to me. But my fragrance collection and nose has grown since I first got this fragrance because it's always growing. Because I'm always getting in different fragrances that just smell good and that are just deeper, richer, darker, better. So it makes you smell and look at everything differently. I can see this being a night fragrance. I have to back up off of what I just said. Man. Okay. Maybe you guys should put this one in your repertoire. I know you should put it in your repertoire. That's why I put it in the video. But I remembered it being more citrusy, or so I thought. I thought I remembered it being more of a citrusy fragrance. Because I remember the first time wait a minute. Not it. I remember the first time I wore it. I was like, I don't get this being called Night at all, and I didn't. But as I smell it now, I kind of get it. I kind of get it. It's a little dark. It's a little rich. I get exactly where they were trying to go with this fragrance. And for the price, I think they did okay. Would I wear this on a date? Absolutely. Absolutely. Would not wear it to the gym. As my Voxer is going off. Would not wear it to the gym. Man, that was a nice little pleasant surprise. I get that sometimes. And because I can't fake it, I'm sitting here looking like I'm looking. Okay, I'm gonna break it down for you the best I can now. Warm, slightly citrusy. Would I wear this at night? Yes. Would I wear this on a date? Yes. Is this a monster projector performer? No. Is it sophisticated? It's trying to be. It's trying to be. It's Hugo Boss's attempt at a really masculine, sophisticated type of fragrance. With the hint of citrus, hint of musk. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. I would definitely recommend this. I can't remember why I thought this was more citrusy. I know I have the one in the white bottle, which is what Unlimited, and it's very citrusy. But I'm not sure why I thought that. Wait a minute, that's not Unlimited. Yeah, it is. That's unlimited in the white bottle. They got unlimited, United, all of that. But anyway, this one is Boss Bottled Night, and I like it. I like it a lot. Sexy little fragrance. That citrus is coming to the top now, so maybe that's why I didn't think that it was suited for nighttime wear, because as the longer it stays on my skin, the woodsy masculineness goes away, and that citrus is coming up to the top of it. Oh boy, Fingerprint Magnet. Another one from the House of Hugo Boss, since we own it. United, and I think this is a collector's edition. Something about soccer. Let me spray this on because I can't remember, because I think I bought this and wore it one time. But I don't see many reviews on it. I don't hear many people talking about it. Oh man, that's nice too. That's nice, fruity. Okay. That put a smile on my face. I see you, Hugo Boss. I see you. I said Hugo. Hugo, I see you. I see you, boss man. Okay. That smells like candy. That smells like candy, like Annihilator or something. I see you. I see you, Hugo. See that? And I remember, I think I paid $34 for this. Got it at Burlington. Probably one of the last times I went to Burlington. I haven't been to Burlington. I need to get out and do a hunt. Everything is situated now. My car's running right. Picked up the part-time job, so I got a little extra sitting on a lot, but still. Okay, Hugo. Boss. Man. And this one is doing something completely different over here, because now that citrus has faded away and it's gone back down to a nice masculine, woodsy, musky type of scent. I was so off with this one. I thought it was more citrusy, but it is not at all. That's a nice little fragrance. And speaking of a nice little fragrance, this Hugo Boss United is really nice. When you first spray it, you get this blast of fruitiness, and it doesn't smell like a really alcoholic, cheap fruit. I'm gonna spray myself one more time just so I can. This is almost like a first impression video, because like I said, I think I've worn these fragrances one time. Okay, I digress with the alcohol, because you do get just a little bit. But you definitely get that nice fruit. That's nice. That's nice. I'll tell you what it's similar to. So if you have it, you don't have to even worry about it. They're different, but they're similar at the same time. Was it Calvin Klein Eternity Now? I reviewed it not too long ago, a couple of videos ago. They're similar. I have to say, I think this one is better because it's smoother and more refined. Not as loud, not as loud and pronounced as Now, because Now it jumps off. This is very subtle, very subtle. Again, I see this maybe being a 4 or 5 hour performer, maybe an hour and a half projector at best, 4 or 5 hours on the longevity, $34 for 100 ml. If you see it, I recommend you pick it up. Why? Because it's not one I think you're going to see in a lot of places. Now I'll tell you, it's a Fingerprint Magnet, but I think it's a beautiful bottle. It's Hugo Boss Bottled United. Moving on, I'm going to do the last Hugo Boss in this collection, in this video. Infinite. Hugo Boss Bottled Infinite. As I try to find a place to spray it. I think this was a blue type of fragrance, but my memory does fail me. Gotta find the atomizer. See, I don't know why they do that. Y'all know that's a pet peeve of mine. You know how people spray themselves in the face? Got him. Got him. Okay. I'm gonna give it a second to dry down. And you see, it's a typical Boss bottle. All the Boss bottled line is in this, which I like. I think these are classy bottles. Wintertime type of scent. Slightly blue, slightly warm. I like it. I like it a lot. It's coming off as minty, or something in there is giving it a minty vibe. The color blue really throws it off. Oh yeah, warm, minty, not a citrusy type fragrance, at least not yet. It may turn into that, but it adds, as of now, it's not. And the United is still fruity, which is this one. It's still very fruity. I like it. And this one, I get the night. I totally get night now. I don't know why I didn't when I first sprayed that first, but I totally get it now. Very warm. This one, again, to me, it's giving off a sweet candy type of vibe. It's kind of like a Christmas candy, though. I think this would definitely make my holiday scents video. Very nice, Infinite. Very good job, Boss Bottled Infinite. And my boy Jakari Pike sent me this. That's why you see the big old dent in it. Evidently, Jakari liked it. You know Jakari. What's going on, my beautiful people? Would like to smell good? I know I do. Okay, I like all of these, and I think you should get them all if you see them. Now, I have to be honest with you. I have not seen either of these in the store a whole lot, whether it's Boss Bottled Night, Boss Bottled United, or Boss Bottled Infinite. If I've seen one of them in the store the most, it would be Night. The rest of them I just haven't seen a lot of. Just haven't. All right, moving along. Probably the most different fragrance in this video is Lacoste Booster. And I love the bottle of this. And to me, it's just a cool bottle. See if it's right. Now, this is a strong fragrance. And if you're looking for something old school, unique to wear, this is a fragrance I wouldn't have dash sprayed on myself in my 20s, or even in my 30s. But in my 40s, I'll rock it. I'll rock it and I'll rock with it. Why? Because it's different. And I just appreciate the artistic value of the fragrance. It's different. It's different. It's kind of minty, kind of medicinal, kind of soapy, but not soapy. It's just got this really, really clean smell that just dries down to just masculinity. I guess the older people would call it lye soap. It's just got this clean, medicinal, soapy type of vibe. Not a scented soap that smells like sea salt and rosemary, or, you know, sage and lemon zest. Nah, that ain't this type of soap, bro. This is soap. This is soap. You know what I'm talking about? This is soap you can do anything with. Wash clothes, patch a car tire, anything you can do with it. That's what this smells like. A little bit of a menthol type of vibe to it. I like the fragrance because of what it is. I paid $25 for it. Picked it up in Alabaster, Alabama. It just left the high school football game. So I don't want to kick my stand watching Thompson play. And yeah, which, if you don't know, Thompson is now what Hoover used to be in Alabama high school football. Yeah, Thompson's won the last 2 7A state championships, which is our biggest classification, 7A. As a matter of fact, they won it last year and they were losing. I actually turned the game off because I thought it was over, and they scored 14 points, I think, in the last minute or something like that. Yeah, or maybe it was 17. Oh, it was 10 points. They were down a lot, and they managed to get a touchdown, then recover an onside kick, but they didn't have the ball. They blocked a kick. That's what happened. They blocked a punt with like 30 seconds left in the game. They blocked the punt. The team was up by 9 or 10. Must have been 9. Yeah. Auburn was who they were playing. Auburn High was up by 9, maybe? Because they lost by 1. Yeah, I think Auburn was up by 9 with like 30 seconds left in the game. 30, 40 seconds left. It was under a minute. They line up the punt. The punt gets blocked. Thompson runs it in for a touchdown to come within 2. Go for the onside kick, and they get it. 2 or 3 pass interference penalties later, they line up, kick the game-winning field goal. It made ESPN. I turned on the TV the next morning, turned to ESPN, and ESPN is talking about Thompson High School's amazing comeback, and I'm like, what? So, yeah. But that's where I bought that. I just left the Thompson High School football game in Alabaster, Alabama, and that's where I bought that. Story time with Trey. It's over. The next one from the house of Azzaro, and it is Azzaro Nighttime. And this is one that I think you guys should get in your collection. Why? Because it is a great mix of old school, slightly old school with some fruit. This is a nice, inexpensive fragrance that nobody really talks about. And when I say, yeah, that's nice, man. I don't know if that's like a bitter blood orange or whatever that is. Man, that's nice. That's nice. This is one I would take on vacation with me because it's just got that perfect mix of masculinity and fruitiness and playfulness. It's very playful. Maybe that's why they call it nighttime, because you can see somebody riding around in a sports car with the taco meat out. You got to show the taco meat. You got to put that taco meat out there with your little rope chain and your scorpion on it, or whatever your sign is. You know how they do it in hot weather cities where the water is. You know how they rock. You know how they roll down there, man. You know how they roll. Come on, only like I'm the only one that's seen this. And the taco meat out. This is a perfect taco meat fragrance, man. You spray a little bit on the taco meat right there, boy, you in there. Nonetheless, Azzaro Nighttime. And this is one that is very inexpensive. Under $20 can you find this fragrance, at least I did, at Ross. Now, granted, all of this was before the pandemic. Before the pandemic, before COVID, you could find these fragrances readily available. Most of them. Some of them you couldn't, but most of them you could find readily available, with the exception of the Hugo bosses. They just weren't out there like that. But this is one I used to see. People have been and took it out the box, sprayed it. They've been and put a TJ Maxx sticker on there. As you know, they'll overprice it. They put a TJ Maxx sticker on there, $49.99. I'm like, man, that's a $20 fragrance. $49.99 day, sir. But Azzaro Nighttime. Nice fragrance. Sticking with Azzaro. Silver Black, and this is a nice one too. I think my boy Cheapo picked this up at the thrift store. It's a good fragrance. It's a good fragrance. Again, this is one that I could see somebody in their 50s wearing and loving it, because it's just got that vibe, man. It just gives off that effect of, I'm cool, I ain't trying to be young, I just want to smell good. And again, it's got that vibe to it. The energy on it is just amazing. And I love it. I love it. What does it smell like? It reminds me of on the lines of something like Drakkar, something along those lines. It doesn't smell like Drakkar, but it's on that line. It's in that realm of fragrance. It's in that ballpark. Something that just a mature gentleman would wear. The House of Azzaro, Silver Black. And again, I've seen a few reviews on it. So when I say, these are not being reviewed or not being talked about, I mean on a regular. I mean, you might find 1 or 2 reviews on it, but they're not popping up in your favorite reviewers stream. You know what I'm saying? Then there's just certain reviews that are not talking about these fragrances, and I just think you guys should know them. From the house of Burberry, it's Burberry, the Burberry Brit Rhythm. Yeah, Burberry Brit Rhythm. Now, again, common theme, fruity. Fruity, fruity, fruity. I actually sprayed this on last night when I was laying out some fragrances, laying out some of the stuff for this video. And I sprayed this on and I thought, why haven't I worn this more? Because this bottle is almost full. I picked this one up in Biloxi, Mississippi on vacation off of, I wonder what I'm doing. My leg is itching. Something bit me. This got me itching. But I picked this up off of, it was Let Go at the time. I think it's Offer Up now, but it was Let Go at the time. Because when I travel, that's what I do. I get on Let Go and sites like that and see what the locals are selling, because it's totally different in every area. But lady had this, she wanted to sell it, she wanted a ridiculous price, and I was like, nope, I'll give you 20 bucks for it. So she was like, I'll take it. I met her, paid the 20 for it, got it. And it actually came with a smaller bottle. This is like a 150 mil, 100 mil. It came with like a 30 mil. So I've been working out of that 30 mil. I must have given the 30 mil away because this is all I have left. And I have not worn this much at all. Yep, nice and fruity. And this is one that actually smells better on skin than it does in the air. When you spray it in the air, it's okay. When you spray it on skin, it does something a little bit different. It turns into a very rich, slightly mysterious, deep, woody, masculine, mature type of scent. I mean, with that fruit running through the top of it. I'm trying to think of something that it reminds me of, and nothing really comes to mind off the top of my head. Nonetheless, I still think it's a beautiful fragrance. Burberry Brit Rhythm. If you get a chance, Check this out. Again, I don't see these in the wild as much as I used to, but I haven't been in the wild very much. From the house of Issy Miyake. Good wintertime scent, Newt The Issy. And this one is just, boy, that bottle shrunk down, didn't it? You take that top off, look at it. Like a big old bottle, take the top off, bam. That's like a gone. Look at that. Nonetheless, this is a really nice smelling fragrance as well. Very different, very bold, very daring, and very overlooked. And I think this is the EDT. So I think this one gets overlooked because when they do talk about this scent, they talk about the EDP. But I don't have the EDP, so we're gonna talk about the EDT. And I like this one. I think this is one of those sweater toboggan type of scents. Well, it's smelling good up in here. One of those sweater toboggan type of scents. That's what I think this is. If I was gonna put on a sweater, go out on a nice date, maybe Valentine's Day, because I just said Valentine's Day because it's cold, you know, or, you know, maybe you're going to the in-laws for Thanksgiving or something. This is one that I think would definitely rock out and be good. Yep. Newt The Issy by Issey Miyake. One that I've heard a lot of reviewers talk about and they absolutely hate it, but I like it. It's from the house of Perilous and it is 18 Intense. I like this fragrance. I like it a lot. It is strong. It performs. It has a very violet leaf type of feel to it. And I like it. Does it smell like Fahrenheit? No, it doesn't smell like Fahrenheit, but it will put you in the wheelhouse of Fahrenheit. It will give you that vibe. It will put you in that mindset. And it's one of those, either you like or you don't. Yes, I have gotten compliments on it when I wore it. Very strong fragrance. Very good performer. Good 2 hours of, projection. A good 4 to 6 hours of longevity. For a $16 to $18 fragrance. Perilous 18 Intense. From the house of Tommy Hilfiger, Endless Blue. This is a blue, boozy. Yeah, that's got a boozy type of feel to it. Not dark booze, but like clear liquor, like tequila. Or something like that, like a margarita or something. It's not limey or citrusy or anything like that. It's like just like a fizzy tequila type of drink mixed with blue. And I love that bottle. Tommy Hilfiger Endless Blue, and that's about a $25 fragrance. One that is very cologne-y, but I absolutely love it. From a very inexpensive house. People hate this house for some reason. It is from the house of Penguin, and this is ice blue, and I like it. I think it's a good one to wear this time of year. I like it. It's just cool, refreshing. Good gym scent, good running errand scent, good just lounging around the house scent. I guess you would call it a dumb reach, fresh out of the shower. Let's say it's we got the holiday coming up here in September. At the end of, in September, we're at the end of August. We got a holiday coming up. A big day for grilling, start of football season. So you didn't grill all day to get your stuff ready for the game or whatever. And you just don't take your shower and just lounge and just chill. But our good bedtime scent. This would be a nice scent to wear to bed because it's not going to be overpowering. It's not going to stay on you long. It's not going to run anybody away. But I think it smells pretty good for the price point on this. And it was cheap. Again, this one was around $12 or $13 for this 100 ml. I like the House of Penguin. I have a lot of their fragrances and I like them. We got a man, Hugo Boss represented in this video. I did not realize. Hugo Boss, what is this? Orange Man? Yeah, Hugo Boss Orange Man. And this to me is a nice orangey, creamy, citrusy scent. And I'm trying to figure out where it's written on this bottle. There it is. Yeah, Hugo. It just says Hugo Boss, Boss Hugo Boss. But it's called Orange Man, I think is what it's called, pretty sure. And this is a nice, that's nice. Creamy orange, creamy orange. That's what this is, very playful. And I've got to wear this more as you see where the levels are on this. This is one of those that'll get discontinued as my battery shrinks, will get discontinued and then watch the price of it go up and people be paying an arm and leg for it. Hugo Boss Orange Man. Best way to describe this fragrance is cream and orange. Not like a soda pop, just the creaminess that you would get from, say, a Kenneth Cole RSVP or Rockaware Evolution mixed with the orange scent. That's what this is. Nice little fragrance. I got two more. Staying with the house of Hugo Boss. It is Hugo Boss Dark Blue. And I bought this last year when the stores first started to open back up. Award, I think I've worn it one time. I like this fragrance, and here's why. It's kind of soapy. Clean, so, and I don't think anybody gets tired of smelling clean and soapy. And that's what you got with this dark blue. It's a clean, soapy scent. That's all. It's not, again, it's not a monster projector. It's not a monster performer. It does what it's supposed to do. Would I wear this one to bed? I don't know. It may be a little strong for bedtime, but I would definitely wear this to the office or to church or somewhere like that. Wouldn't necessarily wear it to a night out or, you know, a chill type of setting. I just don't think it's all that casual. Even though a soapy scent you can wear anywhere you want to, I just don't get a casual vibe from this. I'm trying to find a place to put it on my skin. I do remember it did not project very long, and it did not. It didn't stay very long. I think it was maybe 4 hours of longevity, maybe an hour of projection. Oh yeah, it's very soapy. It just smells like really good, clean soap. Yeah, expensive, good, clean soap, like the kind you would get at a hotel, you know, not Motel 6, but one of those 5-star resorts. That's what that smells like. Last but not least, from the house of Roberto Cavalli, it is Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence. And this one smells a lot like Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. They smell similar. Very, very similar. Nonetheless, and I don't think you're going to see this in a while. I never have. Again, I got this in a trade from Jacari. As a matter of fact, that's what I traded him for. It was Salvatore Ferragamo Uomo. All we did was trade scents because they're pretty much the same thing. Not trade scents, trade scents. Pretty much the same thing. I think I like this one a little bit better though. I'm not sure, but it has a little something extra that that the Ferragamo doesn't have. Nonetheless, they're both really good fragrances, but we're here to talk about this one. Roberto Cavalli Uomo Silver Essence. That's a nice fragrance as well. All of these fragrances are nice, playful, fruity, masculine, and they're not getting any love or any talk about. If you know anything about any of these fragrances, please be sure to leave it in the comments below. Please be sure to comment. Yeah, that way. All right, guys, I'm gonna jump off here because I'm burning up. That light is so hot, but I know y'all needed to see this beautiful Belafonte face. Let me give you the Belafonte. Wrong side. There it is. Okay, I'm a nerd. You win. I'm a goofball. Anyway, thank you for stopping by this channel, man. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you all for being the best part of this channel, because without y'all on the other side of this, there would be no need for me to even be here. So I greatly appreciate all of you to the utmost degree. Y'all make this fun, and you are a part of my life, whether you realize it or not, you are. Anyway, I'm gonna jump off here because I gotta take a thumbnail, which probably gonna go something like this. And then I gotta put the intro and all that together, put me some thing, upload it, and then wait for the upload, and then y'all can watch it. So maybe in about an hour or so, y'all will be looking at this. I hope so. But anyway, I hope everybody's had a great Monday, and thank you again for being the best part of this channel. May God bless you all. Until next time, you know what to do. Peace.